Hello? Hello, hello? Hello guys, good evening. Welcome to another Direct Strike Commander session. Today is Friday and we're playing Farazon. I kind of took the risk to open blindly with Stalkers. It's good in most matchup, and I would say there is almost no matchup in which it's really bad, so I took the risk. And turns out I'm versus Haka, and turns out that my build of my Stalker build is good versus Haka. Okay, just need to take a couple sec to make sure the volume is alright. So I like to start with Stalker versus Haka, and then I'll transition to either DT, either straight to Void usually. Yes, I need to advertise my stream. Okay. We have a significant amount of Stalkers now. Oh, it's there. It's there, it's Flare. I'm actually playing versus Flare. That's I tried to dodge the grenade successfully, I think. Um, So I think he's taking because I didn't see Flare adding more units. Technically, I would guess, but the problem is that he has this kind of flicks, right? No, he has this kind of flicks. So maybe he would add lurkers. I should be aware of that, and that's one of the reasons I did. Actually, I shouldn't have Brink here. It was a mistake. I thought he didn't have detection yet. He didn't. Okay. Anyway, it was a mistake. It was a mistake. 1 second, I'm coming back. Okay. So do I start my I'll first add some DTs because there is a lot of Hydra here, and I'm scared that my Void Ray would not perform well. Okay, I also have a hole that I have to use, probably for Titan and his Banshees, I guess. Oh yes, I need also those two upgrade. Okay, I think he used now his Banshees abilities, so yeah. So it's not worth to use it right now. Yeah, and I also added DT because I'm pushing into Tychus, so it's kind of something that is good versus both wave. It's really useful to snipe the hero, to do some DPS on the ground. DTs have an amazing damage output. It's just that often, as for a zone, you go to tier 3 straight to Void, mostly. Not because the DTs are bad, it's because the... Oh, yeah, I should make sure that I... oh, Tyra. It's because your Void Rays have much more late game potential, and they need the critical mass to be efficient. They also need the critical mass so that it's worth it to do that attack upgrade, and Void Rays without the attack upgrade, especially if they are fighting light unit like Hydra, are kind of useless. Oops, I forgot to do that. So that's the reason why sometimes you skip the DT even though you're fighting versus some grounds, and you go straight to air. And here I also, so versus Dehaka, I really want to transition to air at some point, but here I'm pushing Tychus, Tychus that has 2 Vega, so air would be kind of useless here. So I'm kind of I'll try to... Yeah, it was for the ability of the Banshees. The second one, maybe? Yes. He was the only AoE I had, there was in the game, so I thought it was good to use it here. It's not the best hold, but really we don't have AoE here, so I don't see really any other opportunity here. Use your when you okay, it's good here. Blink. And it was disintegrated, so we pretty much won at this point. What music for tonight? I think I'll keep this one for entering this as stream introduction. I like it, and I want to use other something more chill. Maybe it's late. Okay, let's play random. this? Oh, some metric.
Grow up and blow away.
Do I have a blacklist? No, good. So it's true random. To me, if you have like, if you're playing random but you have a shit ton of blacklists, it's not really random. It's like semi-random. Okay, playing versus Rainer. So we have a Dehaka mid. So let's talk a bit about the matchup, right? So Carax versus Dehaka. I know this is this will be a pure air fight here in the middle, and he might have some mid drop, but okay, that's weird. Maybe it's a bait, but Carax is extremely scared of Dehaka's mutas, so usually he goes straight to Mirage. But maybe he needs some stuff to kill the hero himself, so that's why he put some mute on the ground. It could also be a bait, but some go straight to carriers. Okay, I need also to tech because Rainer is able to put some benches early game. That's kind of annoying for me. So I know this will be pure air fight, so I know that if I want to push, it will be in the air. And that's actually not bad for me, because versus Rainer, I like to do an air build. Maybe, yeah, Muta Guardians and Muta Guardians, Creeper, Ultralisk, I would say, something like this. So my draw are always good. And here we have a Dehaka versus who is the last one? Tychus. So this one will be more focused on ground. So I might have some Tychus leaks. And so if I go straight to Muta, they will perform badly. I don't want to commit before I know what my opponent is doing. There's several stuff he can do. He can go straight to air, maybe straight to BC, straight off to benches. He can go bio, and depending on what he does, I really need something different. So I won't commit right now. I have my hero, so I know I have mid, so I feel no pressure. And he go with the Lurker. So basically, the Lurker in this matchup, the Lurker is your main DPS dealer because of the Tenderize here, 200 damage over time, and that's the way he does the damage versus Tychus, most of the damage versus Tychus. The only thing you have to keep in mind is that you need to have a significant front line big enough so that the Lurker stays, and stack. Otherwise, they won't do the damage you expect them to do. So you need, some people use Swarm Host to do that front line. It's kind of risky to go Swarm Host because it can backfire. It can help actually Tychus to stack, but you can do a couple. Of course, it's totally fine. And the other way to play it is just add unit like this, like he did, and use them as a front line. This plus the Dehaka. Yeah. Thank you for reminding me, I forgot. So here I would argue that he doesn't. Actually, just by a very small. I would argue that he's kind of lacking the front line to make. So I don't know what this guy is doing. Probably straight to Hyperion. Probably going, if I need to build blindly, Muta is probably the safest bet. First of all, it protects me versus Hyperion and stuff like this. And second of all, probably. Yeah. So probably Hyperion. I expect an Hyperion at this point. What the fuck is he doing? I'll go for straight to Mutas. Because I will, if I do that, I will push into that Carax and be very powerful. And I think it's still useful in the matchup, whatever happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll go for 8 Mutas. That's the magic number because the 8 Mutas have this. Ah, fuck, I don't have enough of this round. It's really bad for the leaks, but I think if I build, we will not leak anymore. Wow, that was actually, I need this upgrade. That was actually some expectation, some some good expectation. What? Hey, what do you do? What the fuck? What the fuck? What was this bug? What the fuck was this bug? Okay, this was not normal. Oh fuck. This is... Yeah, Saturday Direct Strike hype. The fuck, dude, and poor Titan who is going for a full anti-ground build. I mean, I did the Muta just in time. It's just so stupid. They just for some reason they didn't. And now we will have the leak from Tigers. Hopefully we will fight at the bunker. But we really need the turrets to be back, because we really need the turrets to be back because we want to fight at the bunker. Dude, that bug was really something that was not normal and fucking us up. Okay. And now this Carax made the mistake I did before. I said before, he knew it was a pure air fight. He should have known it. So committing that much into ground units, it's kind of risky. Yeah, we might lose on this, but the fact that I have a SAM leak is really problematic for me. He's 3, so I might need also some upgrade. But now I'm doing fine, and I'm helping my as I said before, I knew that as this will be pure air, my Muta will be good to push. And now we finally catch that. We finally catch that problem I had following the fact that my Muta just... you saw it, right? They, for some reason they bugged, and instead of attacking the Hyperion, they just went straight to the bunker. What a shame. So for him, it's for Titan, it's really very hard to find um, to find a build that works well versus both the wave he's pushing into, which is a full air rainer, and his wave, which is a Tychus. Okay. Oh, he's blinking his Hyperion back, which is nice from him because he tried to stack at the bunker. Unfortunately now we're pushing quite strong enough. We will have some difficulty to kill that photon cannon because it's pretty strong versus my mutas. But at least I'm helping Karax to push into the air. So if I eat a unit as Dehaka, I'll become targetable by air. So this blinking back will be annoying for me, or can be annoying for us. I like the fact that he's using all his orbital strike on Mirage. It's extremely important, especially, and I cannot emphasize this enough, if you're fighting Muta or any air that are stacking, because the orbital strike is the only AoE that Karax have in the air. It could be also versus the ground, but it's the only AoE he can use versus the Mutas. And if you use it on the carrier, oh shit, oh that's not good. How many do I have? I'll do a bit more. I cannot overcommit to them because at some point his Viking becomes stronger in the air because of the AoE they have. So I can do a couple more, but really not much more. Then at some point I will need to switch for the creepers. And now we're pushing. Fuck it. Where is my fucking... Okay. I will do 3 series of 8s so that I have a third Mutalis with 3 mutation, and I think that's really the maximum you should do in that matchup. I'm pushing into Haka, so yeah, I'll go Creeper. I'll go Creeper then. I could also go Tyra depending. Creeper or Tyra. Let's I'll decide that later. Save the reply and put it in bug section. The replay, yeah, but I'm too lazy to do that. Yeah, Creeper would be a good idea. Or Tyra. Or Tyra. I want my 2 more Mudas. I'll work the positioning a bit better. So how many Muda do I have now? 1 more, so... Oh fuck, yeah, I need Creeper. He's right. Hey! Yeah, I need Creeper, oh my god. We might lose this one, I need Creeper now. Yeah, Creeper. I was pushing into Haka. So I really didn't have. I mean, Creeper do terribly bad versus the Haka's Mutas So I think it was decent. The only problem is that I think I was right. I mean, the only time I could not kill the Hyperion is the time where Haka's wave were coming too soon and he was blinking back the turrets, back the bunker, or and here I was facing mass mutas. It was when the muta from the Haka came just soon enough for me to not have time to kill the Hyperion, because my muta was killing my wave easily in a vacuum. But sometimes the muta were coming too soon, and here the Creeper would have been useless, because Creeper are really not that good versus muta. Muta are too tanky. Muta are just too tanky, and you know, Creeper don't do AoE in the air, they only do AoE in the ground. So versus Haka's muta, my muta is my best answer, and I think if I had less mutas, it would have been much worse, in my opinion. What do we do now? Attack us? Since we have Mengsk here. I know that if you have at least one commander good in the air, you can go Tychus. And Mengsk is one of the commanders that can provide you that security that you need. And also Mengsk is a commander with big units, big and tanky units, and it's always nice to have commanders that have complementary characteristics. And my muta have big and tanky unit, and Stukov is kind of the opposite. So I think the fact that we have good anti-air, someone very swarmy, synergizable with Tychus. So we have Swan mid. So Swan versus Mengsk is nice. Okay, so I expect something, some ground fights. With tank maybe, Minx will go POA. Then we have Sukov versus Statman. That's pretty easy for Sukov, he will go straight to Apocalypse. Probably. Probably. And here it's... is it Mengsk? I cannot see it. Yes, it's regular Zerling. Mengsk is the only commander. Mengsk is the only commander in direct strike who has the normal tank links, which are not splitterlings or hunterlings or anything like this. So he didn't go straight to Apo. Maybe he wanted to avoid the early game leaks that would create. Going straight to Apo is a big investment, and that means that you will be leaking early game. And it's important to note that if you're leaking early game, depending on the composition, depending on who is fighting who, that's why I analyze the game here very early. If I heavy leak, it will be from Statman. So I might do a build which is kind of compatible with me having Statman leaks. At least I have this in mind, because and I think that's something important to consider, because especially if one of your friends needs to go straight to tier 3 or need to tank or gas too much or is just weak early game versus his commander, you might end up in a situation where you have leaks and you cannot, or at least one of you cannot recover from them, just because by the nature of the fact they don't want to do something that is only for the leaks. And yeah. So as your ally maybe don't want to do something that is only for the leaks, he will not be good versus the leaks. And yeah, you know, for example, if your ally wants to play versus Tychus and needs to do some anti-ground, and he has leak air and he doesn't have any unit that shoot air and that is also good versus ground, this is a situation that can really backfire. And if they push early game, they can snowball. And in those games, and this really depends about the analysis you did early game. In those situations, it might be good to still push with some tier 1 before doing the tech unit. And here I would say we could be in the kind of those situations, because for me, as I don't want to do any, usually I do more a muscle comp. I do more of a muscle comp versus Mengsk, and for me, if he leaks, for example, if he leaks me a Super Gary or something like this, it could be pretty helpful. But yeah, in this case, maybe I could do a Vega with the upgrade and oh yes, advertising. What the hell? Where did you grab? Grab what? Cannonball? I'm not sure what he's talking about. I don't know what he's talking about. What is my Manx doing? I don't see any really any units from him. So here a lot of links. Links are very bad versus bunkers, because the only strength of the links is that it takes only 10 damage, and turns out that the bunker do 6 damage per shot, so they lose kind of all their strength fighting the bunker. It's really not cost efficient. What is my max doing? Oh, okay. Now we have an Emperor Shadow. Oh, I want to use that manually. I'll go detection since I have the money to do it, and still be able to build a unit next round. And it will be useful for me to push into Swan. I think now we are pushing pretty strongly, especially me, because I have an early matchup. So yeah, so why not go for detection? I have the money anyway. Up. Yeah, you see I need detection. Oh, I got it right in time, it seems, right? Actually, yeah, I will be able to put on more units. So now I could either do a Phoenix that will help me to control one of those, or either do a Sam. Oh shit! Oh, ah, fuck! No, I cannot build a unit. Ah, dude. So I was fuck, dude. I was saying I could either do a Vega that will help me to control. Yeah, maybe I should have done a Vega. Maybe I'll do a Vega. Because now there is 3 of those. I'll do a Vega instead of a Sam. Fuck! So I will ask for reimbursements and reimburse Vega. And as I did this upgrade, now I have the money to do that. Ah, fuck, dude. Then I can do also 1, 2, 3, 4. So tactic went for some Black Hammer, which is unusual in the matchup, but I wouldn't say it's bad. It's good overall, even versus ground, and it helps versus Wraith. 2, 2, 2. Oh yeah, and the Psy, of course, I need the Psy. Otherwise, he's kind of... I need something for the Wraith. Where is my Vega here? What can I control that is worth it? Hop. That. I go tier 3. Because the tier 3, when you're using Vega to control unit, the tier 3 is crazy good, especially when you control like very expensive units for that type. This increased domination by 100% the time. Plus this, it makes like crazy killing machine. Blah blah blah. Hop. Hop. So here he's mostly for the DPS. So here he don't have anything worth it to control, right? Yeah, I should have control a link, I don't know. Anyway, so we are at 3, so we need this, this, and this. What did he grab? He doesn't know about being able to micro. No. Yeah, at first I didn't even understand the question. I was like, what the fuck? So here. Ah, fuck! Okay. What can I control? I don't even know. Actually, maybe I shouldn't have gone tier 3 and upgrade my Vega, because now I have nothing worth it to control and she will die anyway. I have all the tier 3 upgrade I want. So I'll do this and this. Okay, do I control this, I guess? Oops. It wasn't the best grenade. I kind of panicked because I thought he would be dying. He was dying. So I used it in catastrophe on whatever I could. Do one lurker so I can control the lurker and kill all your Hydra with it. I'm doing the upgrade I can while still being able to put a unit next round. And I'm hesitating between the Sam. Sam is probably good. I need some DPS that works well versus one. GG. Oops. I never say GG first when I win, but I always answer to GG, and I always say GG when I lose. Yeah, music is depressing. Let's try to find something still depressing a bit, but not quite depressing, like middle range depressing.
When I was 15, 16, when I really started to play guitar, I definitely wanted to become a musician. It was almost impossible because the dream was so big that I didn't see any chance, because I was living in a little town, was studying, and when I finally broke away from school and became a musician, I thought, well, now I may have a little bit of a chance.
I thought that I should add in my description that the game is free in the description of my Twitch channel, because maybe if I think it's really a great game and I love it. I thought that maybe if someone encountered the stream and doesn't know the game, he will be maybe more inclined to try it if I can transmit my passion, if he sees that the game is free. Otherwise he won't even think it's free. So I thought I should add that in my description. I wanted to share that idea with you. If you don't know what to do as Tychus, go for 3 upgrade. Yeah, true. It's never lasts. I mean,
Wait a second. I know the synthesizer.
don't do that.
Why
Don't
I
go
use
tier
the
3.
synthesizer?
Don't go tier 3 before the
The
10-minute
sound
mark,
must
maybe.
be
But
of the future.
yeah, if you're
I
mid-game
didn't have any
and you
idea
don't know what
to
to do, you can
buttons.
always,
I knew
at least you
the
use your
basics,
mineral
the
for something. If you
24
like
track,
really you want to
which
wait
then
a bit
was
before committing
synced
to a
to
unit,
the
that's a
more
good idea.
modern.
You just
I
upgrade,
knew
it will
that
never be
would
lost, whatever
the sound
happens.
of the
It will
future.
never be bad.
But I didn't realize how much the impact would be. My name is Giovanni Giorgio. But
I think if I
everybody
should
calls
explain
me
how to play
Giorgio.
Tychus to a to a beginner in a minimum of in oof, in a minimum of sentences is like would be like do one unit of each, maybe avoid Nux, Sirius and Vega if you don't know what you're doing, but do one unit of each and do the cheap upgrades. And that's kind of a good build versus a lot of stuff. Okay. I don't think it's useful to ping because Swan and me, Titan and me are playing random, and Nikara first, 3-3 all gear, and then Tikus. Nikara and then 3-3. That's crazy. Crazy good. Okay, so it's 2v3. I will still advertise. I hope it will not get misinterpreted. Tell me if the music is too loud. Sometimes people complain about this, but it's really hard to find like the without listening to, because I cannot listen to my stream while I do it, or at least not in a simple way. So it's really hard to just find the. It's really easy to be slightly too loud or slightly not loud enough, and that's kind of ruin it in my experience. So who is left? We have Abather. So Abather, Raynor. So let's analyze the game quick. We want to end this game fast. Okay, Swan versus Abather will go ground. So cyclones, probably cyclone stores and vessels with some Elbats. So he will go ground, and my Titan will go Izartanis, and he will probably go reverse. So it's my role as Raynor to be the air build. Okay? Because both my opponents are much better on the ground versus Abather. So I'll play the air. Of course I will add some ground because I mean I'm Raynor, I have really good anti-ground. Yeah, we know. We know. And at some points my unit become very cheap. So by doing this, oh come on. By doing this I kind of force him to do anti-air, which is good. Which is good.
Free your mind about the concept of harmony and of music being
I'm really expecting that streaming will improve my English.
what to do.
I really hope so.
There was no preconception of
Because if I talk like I'm streaming almost every day, and it means almost every day I speak English. In comparison that of my everyday normal life before I was famous, and in my everyday life before I was exposed kind of to passive English every day, but I wouldn't speak I wouldn't speak English at all in my everyday. So okay, so now BC. Before I was famous. Yeah. I always tell people who want to learn Takus, do 1 gear per outlaw until they feel confident in a matchup. Yeah. And the most important thing is maybe it's the best way to play it without knowing how to do it. But people should also understand that choosing the gear you do is the whole interest of playing Tychus, and it's a science. And doing a unit that is not needed, it's like tools you have to choose from. It's the only thing that is, yeah. Doing a unit that is not needed can be extremely bad. So choosing the upgrade is the most important thing. Experiment, do what you think, and then learn from your mistake. You should learn what upgrades work in what situation. That's how you play Tychus. So he opened IR cons. As I said, River are much better, but it's also true that IR cons are much more versatile. And they can attack air, which is non-neglectable. Okay, he went for some air, which was unexpected. I really thought he wouldn't. Tychus needs so much game knowledge to work good. You need to know your enemy commander, to know what outlaw you need. One wrong unit outlaw affects the game so much. Yeah, true. One wrong unit outlaw is a crazy investment. It's like doing like 10 units wrong if you're another commander.
Research complete.
The doctor is in.
Sure thing. All right, bring it on. Suck! Let's have a blast!
Not enough minerals.
Oh, it's on.
And the Thor, very good decision. Very good versus Avatar's ground, especially the Thors on the ground is especially good versus one tile units, so here the roaches. And we won. GG. More importantly though, I made some doner kebab today with self-made bread. Really? So how did you do doner kebab? So what type of meat did you use? Was it like I don't know how to say brochette in English. Brochette in English. Skewer? So you did some skewer on the frying pan? How did you do? As this channel will soon be a cooking stream, I thought I would say this. It's both. It's both a cooking stream and a cooking, and I call it something like direct strike. Direct strike and cooking pan and frying pan. Or commanders on the field, chef in the kitchen. I'm not sure how will, but I'll gladly talk about food time to time on the channel. I just cut some chicken in thin slices and put them in a pan with a lot of spices. What kind of spices did you use? And did you use the spice before putting them in the pan or after? And third question, isn't it too late to cook? You come from the Netherlands, right? Not sure anymore. I feel chicken go with so many spices. It's what I like about this meat. You can do something like more. You can do something very spicy, like Mexican style, or something like kind of Asiatic with something more miso, Korean style or Japanese style. Or you can do something French with romarin and thyme. Romarin, rosemary and thyme. You could do so many spices that works well with chicken. Austria. I like to put the spices in the pan for a second alone and then put the chicken slice. So in the spicy get a bit wet. So what kind of spices? I'm curious now because I think roasting spices are more like for I don't know how to say full full stack spices. I don't know, like cumin, but like in the or how to say sesame. if I commit to ground. I mean, if there is Apo and I commit to some ground like this, as I said, those two units control the bunker together. If I do them and there is an Apo, it's fine. I won't die. I should, as a mariner, I should use my scan to scan every round to see what my opponent is doing. And I also do the same for my ally. So here I know he's still going to a bunker. And right before the counter ends, it will be 20 seconds before his wave span, and I will scan now here. And now I have IN 2 scans here. So I helped him a bit.
Research complete. Research complete.
I'll go for early armor upgrade versus okay. that's a big investment for one Banshee.
Give me some.
Not enough minerals.
So same. Scan. No, he's adding those shitty civilians. Hello. And same here. But not right now.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Right now. So he's going emo. He's going emo. I need also this. He's going emo scouts, and that's actually bad versus Alarak. Adepts are usually better because you really need to kill the Alarak fast. As you see, this type of unit do extremely well versus Sukov's bunker.
This is gonna hurt.
Extremely well. Oh, they push a bit, they push a bit. I'll put my bunker more in front. Fortunately. Oh shit, okay, volatile is actually a good answer, okay? Volatile is the first answer he did that was decent. And my counter to volatile is first of all to do a more spreaded positioning. Add one medic. Make sure that I have enough front line to tank. This is very tanky. And add tanks. Here. And I'll soon transition also to BCs. Or would I? If you push too much, maybe not. Maybe here he would help. I would help him push a lot if I had some Vikings. I could still do one or two because I have a lib on my wave anyway. I forgot to advertise. I scanned for vision. I did it too late. Sorry, that was my mistake. Tanks is another good answer versus me. Tanks, volatile. He overcommitted to bunker. But tanks, volatile, and apocalypse are good units versus me. I need to advertise my stream before they all leave. So he left, so I'm left with this and this. So yeah, I'll do one battle cruiser, but I'm not sure it's that good anymore. I probably need that, but yeah. Problem is now to counter the scouts. I don't really have a good answer because I don't want to do Vikings or BC versus Minsk. I need to make sure I scan for his tanks. Not that the mistake I did before was kind of bad. Let's do another one. It's really my role to provide vision for his tank. That can really change a lot. No, the Fury. Oh, Fury is very good for me. I'm very happy he added the Fury because now I can just go Viking and counter both waves. Because my Viking trade kind of, I would not say cost effectively, but at least mineral for mineral.
Not enough minerals.
Ready to plunder.
No, not mineral for mineral, that doesn't mean anything.
Burn. Ready to plunder.
So he's delaying the siege. I'm just ensuring that he has vision for the tanks.
There's the ready to plunder. Ready to plunder.
Research complete.
Ah, that was a bad micro. We forgot to prevent them to siege. They siege for the turrets. It's not that bad, but it's something you should avoid. So you see how my Viking are good, and I couldn't do them before Manx did his Furies because they would be totally useless versus Manx wave. And now that I can do them because Manx has some air, I'm so happy, and it changes the game for us. I should add up medic.
Research complete.
think we won here. He won't probably even siege, he will try to just snipe the bunker. And we won. Okay, GG, well played. I just use paprika, salt, pepper, garlic powder, little bit of chili, cumin, mayohan. Mayohan, not sure what it is. And when I say not sure what it is, what I really mean is no idea what it is.
Je te demande
Marjolaine,
si
ok.
Féroce ou bien ça. Tu m'as tué l'un et l'autre. Et tellement de choses encore. Tu es infiniment nombreux. Celui qui maîtrise.
Um, so
Celui qui aime. Celui qui cherche.
paprika on chicken is nice because it also helps with the color, right?
Trompe-toi.
I would say it's more of a, yeah, it's kind of
De
a,
toi.
it's kind of a
Parce que tu
original mix because it has some
Parce que tu es en vie.
some
Le plus
French.
important n'est pas ce que tu es, mais ce que tu as choisi d'être.
Actually, I'm not sure. I wouldn't sure how would I would because chili and paprika for me are more like
infirmière. Je demande ce que je fous ici, que je colle ma tête pendant des heures sur l'oreiller. Tétanisé, assommé, incapable de rien. J'en ai marre de faire semblant.
That's some, and they are full energy, so
Puis d'entendre des sirènes.
which means oh shit, some bio. Oh nice. Hey hey hey, use it, use it, use it, use it. Hey hey, you. Okay, this guy is sleeping. So versus Nova's bio, I want to do a bit more supplicants. He has a good counter supplicant which are called ghosts. It's spelled Ghost. But versus that many marauders, I think I really don't have the choice. So usually your ratio early game, your ratio supplicant to slayer should be something versus 1-1 if you want to go very supplicant heavy, or 2-1 if you want to go more stalkers heavy. It should be something between the two, I think. You should have slightly more slayers than supplicant early game, but it really depends. It can be either parity if you want a lot of, if you need a lot of supplicant, if you feel you need a lot of Alarak tanking. For example, here versus Zagara, versus a lot of marauders, I really need my Alarak to tank a lot of damage. Otherwise, because my stalkers become so squishy once they once the Alarak died, Pepsid. When I'm Alarak versus Nova, I put down two, and most Nova react with Goliath. Ah, nice, maybe it's a good idea. I would react with Marin if I was Nova and I see War Prison. They do no damage. They do no damage at all. They are just tanky stuff. I'll try it. So between his living and mid was, I don't even remember. I don't remember. He did the Goliath even before I did my funny.
Tu connaîtras les nuits fauves, je te le promets. Elle sera tigre en embuscade quand tu viens de glisser sous ses draps, tandis que toi tu feras scintiller tes canines lorsqu'elle enlève le bas. Elle t'offrira des flamants à savoir lorsqu'elle reprend son souffle, qui s'échappe dans la cour pour aller faire voler la lune. Découpler un peu comme un miracle.
Okay,
qui
whatever. Eat.
Toutes ces choses qui te la feront raidir, rien qu'à te souvenir pour le million d'années à venir. Malheureusement, tout ce qu'on t'offre pour l'instant, c'est des chattes épilées et des seins en plastique en vidéo. C'est terrifiant. Tout le monde veut la même chose, même les tableaux rêvent du prince charmant. Et pourtant, on passe notre temps à se mettre des coups de cutter dans les paumes. À trop mentir, à force de dire par pitié, range la guimauve, écarte les jambes, je t'en supplie, me parle pas. Laisse-moi seulement kiffer mon va-et-vient de tolard et m'endormir direct, moins de 3 minutes plus tard. À force de faire tout ça, on croyait quoi? On se meurtrit, on fait l'amour comme on s'essuie. Quel gaspillage. Mais il faut pas que tu désespères, pas espoir. Promis juré qu'on la vivra notre putain de belle histoire. Ce sera plus des mensonges, quelque chose de grand. Qui sauve la vie, qui trompe la mort, qui déglingue enfin le blizzard. Imagine-toi, t'es là, en train de te reprendre un verre au bar. Tout à coup, tu croises un regard qui te fait fort de part en part. Imagine-toi, t'es là, ça tombe dessus sans crier gare. Un truc pendant, un truc dément qui redonne la foi. Offre-moi dès ce soir ta peau brûlée.
What the fuck is this?
Tes cheveux noirs, conçois-moi dans les nuits fauves. En échange de
Actually, I need a mind blast.
ce dont je dispose, mon corps, mon âme.
Hey, mind blast this. I will do a shit ton of slayers to be able to push into those scaffers.
Et tant pis si on nous prend pour des demeurés. Bien sûr qu'on sait qu'ici c'est pas Hollywood, sauf que dernière nouvelle, le fantasme c'est encore gratuit. C'est pour ça qu'on se réfugie dans nos pensées, qu'on ferme les yeux très fort jusqu'à voir des couleurs en attendant que ça passe. Y'a que comme ça qu'on peut rêver de caresses au réveil et de regards qui veulent dire t'inquiète, t'inquiète. De coups de poing dans le cœur, de 40e qui rugissent dans nos poumons, à faire sauter les côtes, de torrents dans nos veines, d'une épaule pour pleurer sans honte et d'une oreille pour tout dire, toujours quoi qu'il arrive. De serments argentés prononcés face au rayon vert. Vivre et mourir à mes côtés. Mon rêve de réapprendre à respirer, de la médiocrité qui nous accable aille se faire enfler au Pakistan. On attend désespérément ce new cell qui apaisera d'un doigt les muscles noués et nos encéphales en souris. On attend désespérément ce new cell
Okay,
qui fera
GG.
battre le cœur plus grand.
What time is it?
C'est pour ça qu'il faut pas que tu désespères, perds pas espoir. Promis juré qu'on la
Yeah, I'll
vivra
play
notre
one
putain de
more, I
belle histoire.
think.
Ce sera plus des mensonges, quelque chose de grand, qui sauve la vie, qui trompe la
I'll
mort, qui
play one
déglingue
more.
enfin le blizzard. Imagine-toi.
even more suspicious if you ask me. So it can be also a beginner, but it could also be a Forazun going for tier 3 and hiding, or a Carax doing the same, going mass carrier, or whatever. I should probably guess and do tech. Here we have an answer. No, he didn't have damage to see if there was a beam on the Oops. It's Max. What? Okay. It's Carax. It's Carax. But what the fuck is it? It was Carax. Is this one right? No, Dostrian. What the fuck? I'm confused because this. No, Carax was my leak actually. So mine still hasn't revealed. Mine still hasn't revealed. So when your opponent hasn't revealed for a very long time, you should always go tier 2 because you should be able to answer to whatever he does, and you at least need tier 2 for that. Maybe even tier 3 in some situation. I draw because they are kind of both versus all matchups. I can do at least this amount of Hydra versus everyone, especially a Protoss. But now from now I don't want to do more units, and I want to see what he does. Oh my god, I'm just suddenly I'm like extremely tired. So I know it's not a Carax because I saw no reconstruction beam on this. So it's either Alarak, either Phoenix, either Fora. I cannot scan. He cannot. It's tactic. Okay. Yeah, I saw. I think I'll go. Yeah, I know. I saw. I start with Muta. I mean, I will go for but I will push into Mansk. I'll try to go. Maybe I'll go straight to. But can I go straight to? No, I need some Mutas. No, I won't. I don't need the Mutas. I can just eat it. I'll go straight to oh my god, I'm tired. I'll go straight to Creeper because the Muta will be very bad to push into Mansk. And I think I can do without. Creeper Oaths are really not very good versus Mothership. It's just that as I can eat it. Where is it? Did he eat it again? Okay, he ate it again. Ah fuck, I just couldn't eat the... Oh là là, je suis fatigué. Qu'est-ce qu'on peut mettre comme musique? Oh no, Wrathwalkers. Okay. Did he sell the mothership? Okay, so versus Wrathwalkers, I need some. Some small units usually counter the. Even though links are probably not the most cost efficient versus. And those neither. Because they are too close to 100, which is the damage of the. Yeah. I should find another unit. This one is 175, so it's also very close. And this one is probably better. So he's all the mothership. So this is nice because Wrathwalkers will need 2 shots to kill them. And second shot will be kind of wasted. Here it can one-shot them, so... And this is also very nice to push into Mansk. Okay, it wasn't a fun game. This guy was a total beginner. He went Mothership versus Haka, and then he sold the Mothership. Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't the most interesting game, but maybe it was the best one to finish this stream because now I feel very relaxed and I feel I will sleep very well. I hope you see you soon. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. And yeah, GG. Good night. See you next.